Hello everyone, welcome to the Lost Shipyard. I'm your host, but not your DM today. I'm Nitzfee. Welcome to the Dooped campaign, by the way, where Fae and trickery is top notch, but our memory is garbage.
It's not the memory, it's the attention span.
We just don't know what the hell's going on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I mean, my memory's just shit. That's more being applied to me, but yeah.
Well, gotta clarify.
No, you were thinking the amnesia campaign.
Yeah, not to be, yeah, you're right. So
this is duped.
So when's the one where we just get amputated and we just lose our shit? Like, just permanently. When's that happening? We just lose a tail.
Later campaign.
That wasn't a campaign idea.
It is
I'm
now.
not surprised.
No!
Your arm gets shot up by a cannon. Figure it out.
We're all fucking plasmoids,
Damn it, miss.
but we just keep losing our limbs. They'll grow back eventually, but damn it.
I just love the idea, but damn it.
God, just the most like, alright, you're a plasmoid, but you're only allowed to have one limb, so you have to choose which limb you want. Right, so, we have a few people here that's playing the Dooped campaign, in case you didn't know. We also have our DM, who's Acrid.
Hi.
Yeah, he plays all the other characters.
He
We're
tried to
all
get rid
loved
of
other
one,
half
but
of the person who's slowly losing their patience with this campaign.
Yep.
yeah, he tried to run away. I said no. Come back.
Yep. We have Shouket Anya, who plays Himiko.
Kimiko! Hikari!
Hikari, sorry.
Himi.
Himinu. I am absolutely done with them not having an attention span.
Don't worry, only like 5 more sessions.
Fuck.
We also have Thorillium, who plays Bento.
Hey, and Bento.
Yeah.
Based off of food.
It's already been mentioned before, but Dylan has left the podcast, so he is no longer here, but it is fine. Standrine's just kind of in the background.
Yeah.
We would love to keep the characters as, background NPCs.
But we're gonna keep going.
But we don't have the sheets.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who needs sheets?
Listen here, just because you
They've
DM.
got very unique classes.
Alright,
Classes. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, continuing.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are into the Fae. Now, we get to do a funny. We get to do a real big funny. Everybody roll a D100.
Yeah.
And we're gonna need the Fae sheet.
I know what the
Why
fuck
am I
this
rolling
is.
a D100?
A D100.
I
Because
know why.
I have
I'm
an
mixing and
obsession
matching
with-
dice.
I got a 60. Do you want me to get that doc up?
Yeah,
Is that
could
what's
you?
happening? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we need that Google Doc.
Like over a month
Oh,
ago,
no.
I made a document where it's a D100 chart, and there's different things that can happen on it. Because Fae magic is bullshit.
guys.
Yeah.
Guys.
What'd you get? Gotta
I rolled an
figure
8.
out. Oh. You'll be fine. Just because like it's low doesn't mean it's actually bad. That's the funny thing about the Fae chart. Like it's just insanely random. Right, so you grow 1 foot.
Yeah, so
I rolled a 75.
You rolled a
Hikari
75.
gets a foot taller.
Yeah, you get a foot taller.
No.
Bento, you feel a little warm. You're resistant to fire damage. And every
Hikari
time,
is now almost 7 feet tall.
oh, mine, you're not even gonna see it. Every time I look in the mirror, I will see someone else instead of myself.
oh,
But we're out like traveling. I don't even have a mirror.
Hikari is now 6'8".
Holy
yeah.
shit.
she's almost as tall as Malice.
Hang on, I gotta look at something.
I'd like to mention she was already a very tall person. She was 5'8".
Dude,
So-
for once, she's actually slightly taller than Lorenza.
So here's what happens with the Fae chart. It only lasts for 1 session, and then the next session, shit changes again.
Yep.
Bento's 6'5". You somehow are now taller than Bento.
Yeah. Dude, it's the most like, alright, you look at the Wendigo, 6'6", you look at the Challen, 6'5". The fucking 5'8" kitsune, suddenly 6'8".
I am suddenly taller than you both.
Yep.
That's weird. Just make sure you remember that next session you will now be,
You'll be
back down to your old size. So
Yeah.
when the session ends, I'd recommend removing it so you don't forget.
Yep.
Continuing.
Fair enough.
But this just makes the Fae funny. It's just shit is weird.
Is it literally gonna be that thing of Hikari wakes up and just is taller?
Yes, that's literally like she feels. All of you feel as if the Fae magic looked at you and went, dude. Okay, bye. And just.
Oh god.
Alright then.
It pulled a dude and then walked away. So, as you guys start heading into the Fae, the goblins are leading y'all. And they would let you know through comprehend language.
Mm-hmm.
Because, so basically what happens is the goblins have to speak very, very quickly to get everything out within that 1 hour of a day, and then they cannot speak to you for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So they let y'all know, hey, the next city is like the next town that we're gonna need to hit, and then y'all are gonna need to basically ask around and see if you can get information on where the Fae is, on where this particular Fae is, because likely somebody will be able to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a
Yeah.
7-day walk.
Okay.
We should be fine.
I like
Probably.
the should he just threw in there. 'cause
Probably.
he knows he's wrong.
He said we should be fine, probably. And then the goblins go quiet.
Concern.
That checks.
It's the Fae. They're sitting there like, we should be fine. Or we'll die in a nuclear explosion.
Yep. Yep. You never know with the Fae, man.
So, but Himi and Nicolin are doing their best to keep you three and Tangerine, Bento, and Lorenza in check. Also, what happens to fucking I do need to roll this. What happens to Nicolin? I forgot. That's 78. I know. I will pull up the Fey chart because that is the thing I have access to.
Yeah.
Google Doc.
I love some of these things. Some of these are so stupid.
Do I have access to the Fey chart?
You should. If you just want to tell me for now that I can try and get you access in case that is the case.
I do not. For some reason.
Okay, I'll try and fix that. In the meantime, do you just want to tell me the number? I'll try and get it.
78.
78. Okay, so they're only able to yell.
Okay, he just doesn't speak.
No.
Y'all would hear that when he talks, he's obscenely loud, and you just see him go completely silent. Like, he says, hey, and then he just goes dead silent. And it's just that look in his eyes of, I'm not speaking. I refuse.
That's fair.
I would have mentioned, this guy, his voice, his normal voice is probably like a couple notches below a normal person's talking voice. Like, he's naturally a quiet person.
Yeah.
Him hearing himself yell, he just went dead silent.
Hikari hands him some paper and a pen.
Okay, yeah, he'll use that.
Valid.
It is that look of, I refuse to speak. I'm not, no. Y'all would notice that the goblins seem to be unaffected by the Fey magic, as they are naturally Fey. So they are not affected by the Fey fuckery.
It checks.
Same for changelings and all other Fey creatures.
Joyous.
The
Yeah.
goblins look over at y'all, give y'all a thumbs up, and keep walking.
Hell yeah. I
They
give them a
watch the
thumbs up.
changes, and they're just like, good job, y'all will be fine, probably.
Dude, I love how it's most like the others. Like, there's actual change. And you look over at Laura Zinnia, and it's like, oh, nothing happened to the Wendigo. Cool. I guess they're Fae.
Yeah, that's what the goblins are assuming.
Oh, God.
You know, with their 3 brain cells, cumulatively. between the 4 of them.
Hell yeah.
How smart are they actually?
I don't know.
Oh, actually, okay, this is actually really funny. They all have the exact same intelligence.
Seriously?
Oh,
Yes,
that's funny.
all 4 of
Man.
them have the exact same amount of intelligence.
I love that.
Huh.
This
You know, they
little
gotta
side-
think in tangent.
You know, if you think about it, because of Bento's thing, isn't he technically just a re-nuked, just came out of the microwave box of Bento?
Possibly.
Maybe.
Perchance.
Thrillium has walked away from the screen.
Thrillium is not amused by this civilization.
But-
I'm just saying, he's just warm Bento.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up. That's what happens when you make
How
smooth
dare you
puns with
disrespect
your
my
character.
snow leopard? He is the best boy.
yeah, he smelled like Bento.
Anyway,
How dare you stoop him low to nuked bento box?
So here's what will happen. As the night would go up, as like the second night occurs,
Mm.
the first night nothing really happens. It's quiet. You're barely into the Fae. It's like you see a pixie and the pixie fucks off. The pixie
Yeah.
just goes, "Oh, it's a bunch of people. I'm good."
oh, it's an almost 7-foot tall kitsune. I'm out.
The pixie's like 6 inches tall. They're trying. Like,
I'm out. You can eat me.
all of them
Bento,
can eat
don't
them.
test me.
Two of them will. I need
have not
fucking
been
meat.
Yes.
Done a lot of walking, no snacks.
One thing that but you know, as continuing, you guys would, I will need to grab something. There's a Himi, because she's been fucking brain dead exhausted from dealing with you fucks and y'all's lack of attention span, she tells the goblins, because the goblins can still understand you from what y'all have figured out. Like, they know what you're saying, they just can't respond.
Yeah.
Hikari just kind of goes up to the goblins and just, can you keep an eye on these lunatics, please? I need sleep.
Just give me a hand.
Thank you.
They gave a thumbs up and said something in goblin.
Oh man.
I also just love the addition of when these guys are introduced, just this is fucking the one motherfucking time I don't put goblin as a joke.
Uh-huh. It was the
I know
one time.
dwarvish and giant.
I know common, dwarvish, elvish, sylvan, and voice speech.
So, as
Yeah.
you guys would start going, it would be probably about middle of the night. So,
Hikari is unconscious.
Hikari's
There's no
asleep.
waking her.
Yeah.
he goes to sleep. Like 3 of the goblins are awake.
Hell yeah.
It is the sleep of the dead problem. She's not dead.
Yeah. I'm guessing Bento is asleep.
Bento lay with Hickory to sleep.
That's fair.
Hell
Aw, how
Pillow.
cute.
Pillow.
One pillow.
yeah.
I can actually fucking see that Bento's like, I am pillow.
I am
You know what? Fair
I
the
do
fuck
not
enough.
move.
It's fluffy.
Alright, and what is Laura Zenya doing?
Does Laura Zenya need sleep? I don't know. It's a
Wendigos-
Wendigo.
They technically have that sort of deathless nature of they just become inactive for like 4 hours.
They can
Gotcha.
sleep. It's just do you want to?
It's more of like
Yeah.
if they sleep, it's more of like a luxury thing.
Yeah.
Like weirdly enough, like for them it's a luxury to pass the fuck out.
I mean, considering we're in the Fae, it's probably the best to not do that.
Yeah.
It's that weird thing of, yes, my attention span's been taken away, but I'm not a complete moron. So I'm just gonna use my minor illusion to basically just throughout the night just keep myself distracted.
You're just making sheep jump in front of you. You're like, woo.
Yeah, shit like that.
Sheep,
Just like,
goat, pig, cow, there's a horse, a dolphin jumps over, suddenly you're in the ocean, there's pufferfish.
there's an entire like fucking mini like fucking war on like a 5-foot area. like two sides, there's two different kings, there's a whole political story going on about like how one's a
Next thing you-
tyrant and the other is like the opposite.
Next thing you know, you're doing patty cake and you don't know how you got here.
Yeah.
Suddenly dragons have destroyed everything, and there's
Yeah.
unicorns skipping through a field.
Yeah, next thing you know, apparently Kimiko is a god, and like there's this whole like story about that, and then suddenly there's like a god cat. Who knows about that? Yeah.
Alright. So,
The attention span is not there.
so go ahead, Laura Xenia.
Mm.
Go ahead and give me a, So I think you would naturally have advantage on perception checks because you're a Wendigo.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, I don't.
You don't.
Nope.
Don't.
I don't. I have advantage on persuasion, religion, survival, nature, insight,
wonder
history,
why.
deception, animal handling, arcana, no perception.
Huh.
Fair the fuck enough?
That's wild.
Question mark?
That
Every Wendigo I've ever had as an NPC or a party member has always had advantage on perception.
I
I
don't.
think it's. So, I'm checking it now.
Uh-huh.
You have 2 advantages and a disadvantage.
Oh, you've got sunlight sensitivity, which gives you a disadvantage, but you've also got,
Keen senses and
Yeah.
apex predator.
Oh, so it just
See-
stops it from showing that I still actually have an advantage, because one would cancel out the other, so it just gives me one advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't show it for some reason. But yeah, so I guess I do.
When the second person.
Yeah. So, because you are actively still distracting yourself,
Uh-huh.
go ahead and give me a natural perception check.
Okay. Nat 1.
Oh. Okay. Your illusions are very. You're liking your illusions. They're very
Yeah.
cool.
Hell yeah.
You're very entertained.
Yeah, you're extremely entertained. Let me roll for something else. Let me roll for. Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. Cool.
How
So,
many of the goblins are wrapped up in the illusions?
They're just
2
enjoying
of
the
the
story.
3 that are awake. So, Goblin 1 is the one with the battle axe is just infatuated with his Nat 2. Like he is
Dude, he's
He is-
immersed in the story.
he is perplexed as how the story has gotten here. Goblin 2, who has a rapier, is also infatuated with his Nat 3.
I feel like the conversation between the two of them goes something to the gist of, Did you just see that? Look, that one there just did this!
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Oh, wait, what about this?
They're fucking cheering for one of the army sides. Like from the 2 fucking king thing, like at one point it's like, yeah, no, I'm cheering for this one. No, fuck you, I like this one better. It's like fucking watching, it's like people watching sports. They're fucking cheering for opposite teams.
It's amazing.
The goblins are infatuated. Now, the only one that's not infatuated is the one who has 2 short swords that are kind of like crystallized that exist on his belt.
Yeah.
The other one, who y'all haven't actually, he has no equipment.
Yeah.
The one who has no equipment is just out.
He's asleep.
He took a nap. He's on the off shift because he was up with Nicolin during the first part of the night.
Yeah.
But so you have 3 goblins who are awake right now.
Hell yeah.
But the only one that's actually paying attention to the world is the one with the 2 short swords.
Oh, but of course.
How many fairies are watching the illusion?
I will see. Is there any? Okay, yeah. There's there's a pixie now that's here. Like she's taking a seat. She's just watching. Like she's just like, wow. That's wild. Like, it's just like, nothing behind them eyes. 8 in. It's a pixie. She's
Dude,
tried.
Xenia should have been a fucking scald barbarian, not a warlock.
Oh my god.
They don't know skalds. Their whole thing is that they go that you're like, yeah, they basically just tell stories about the fights they've seen, things like that.
Yeah.
Like, they're just storytellers.
Yup.
Oh my god.
But oh my god. Okay. So, Larson, you're really infatuated by it, because I'm sorry, but that one, you're just infatuated.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you just don't really notice anything that's happening. Like, if there's something happening, you don't know.
Yeah.
You're ingrained in, you know.
You're concentrating on this minor because you want to see this story end.
Never mind the fact that you're the one creating the fucking story, but you know.
Yep.
You don't even know where it's going.
So, with all that being said,
yes.
could my cat ears wake me up if that's something I should do?
You can go ahead and give me a perception check. Yeah, you can.
You probably hear the occasional bell from Hikari.
What'd you get, bud?
Perception. I rolled a 16.
Rolled a natural 16.
No, dirty 16, my bad.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Dirty 16.
Well, you will still get, that's enough. That's enough to hear what's going on.
Oh boy.
But is it enough to remove the 6'8"
Oh, yeah.
soon
Yeah.
using you as a pillow?
I like lift my head up
So,
and look towards the direction.
Bento, as you lift your head, you look around and you'd realize, something that Laura Xenia, unfortunately with her Nat 1, totally missed. Tangerine has gotten up and has moved. As, you're kind of looking like, where the fuck did he go? Like, fuck the guy go? As you would see, Tangerine has walked out into the middle of the woods. And, you've got dark vision. You've got some...
Do I?
You should, because Challenges have dark vision, if I remember correctly.
They should have it at 60 feet. If it doesn't say it, there's some stuff I need to fix on that race. I literally just haven't had time to fix that race sheet. Because that was like one of the first ones I made way back, and I just haven't had time to actually go and fix it. But you should have 60 feet.
Okay, then I have 60 feet.
Cool.
So, so out of the dark, you'd see Tangerine is walking out, and you see him like sitting there, like, wow, oh, that's wild. That, as a stinger punches through his chest and lifts him into the air.
Okay.
Does adrenaline take over for Bento? It just lifted Kitsune off.
It might. As you would see coming out of the dark with Tangerine on its stinger, on one of its stingers,
Yeah.
is this thing.
It's
As a fae, yeah.
Son of a
For-
bitch.
So, I'm trying to figure out how to describe this.
I can do it if you would like.
It's a psychedelic mornmouth, which is a combination between a scorpion and a wolf. It's got 6 legs, a giant maw, a tail that is insanely fucking long. It's armor plated, and it's got twin stingers on its back.
The armor plates are like greens and yellows, from what I can see at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
While like the actual skin bits that are not plated are like a whitish beigeish, and then the fucking tails is like weird sickly green. Yeah.
Yeah.
Red eyes.
Yeah, red and yellow. As this thing has, as you see this thing just turn its head as its maw would open up, as it just snaps off one of Tangerine's legs and just eats it.
Sounded like the joke about the
there's the
plasmoid
more-
one limb only campaign is weirdly
There's-
foreshadowing.
It's the morn part of mornmouth.
Yeah.
As Bento, I'm gonna be real, you snap to your feet. As you can give me a nature check to see if you can realize anything about this creature.
Okay.
You snaps through his feet. Does he send the fucking Kimiko flying?
With my dirty 15 with and plus 1.
Oh, Hikari's awake.
So, Hikari, you get sent into, like, this front flip, effectively, from getting launched, and somehow, by the graces of somebody, probably
by the graces of the Hollow.
Yeah, you land on your feet, and you're just like, huh?
I land on my feet with my hand on my scythe.
I feel like there's definitely some stumble, because you just woke up.
She got a nat 20, surprisingly.
Huh. Also, what was
There's
that
not-
William said?
What's that?
Hmm?
What is Bento doing?
Oh, well, I rolled a 16 on my nature check. Dirty 16.
So, you would remember, because these are creatures that these are one of those creatures that, as a kid, you got told horror stories about. This is the Mournmouth. They are incredibly fucking dangerous and are supposed to be avoided at all costs.
So with a dirty 25, Hikari is looking around to see what the fuck caused Bento to move.
She would see the Mournmouth standing there with Tangerine on its stinger, as it's just about 60 feet away looking at y'all.
I
Oh,
really,
damn it, it's 60 feet? Fuck.
I really love just like all this shit's going on, and then they look over, and Laura Zinga is just hunched over this like log, where she's doing this fucking minor illusion. Just like, you can just hear her just like mumbling some type of fucking story or something.
You see two of the goblins are infatuated by this, and you see the one goblin that wasn't look over like, he looks at Himi, points at the thing like, yeah, that's happening, and then like pokes the other one away.
Hikari turns to Bento, says, "Follow me," grabs Lorzenia on her way with the 20 in strength that she's got,
My story.
Okay.
grabs the two goblins that aren't paying attention, and runs.
How am I gonna know how the story ended?
Bento, do you do that or do you want to play hero?
We just got to the good part.
Bento would regretfully stop, look back at Tangerine, but follow Hikari.
Alright. You would
As-
see... Uh-huh.
How? What? Okay, with Hikari's newfound height, could I potentially get on all fours and they ride Bento to get the hell out?
I've got an idea that might also help with this, if I may try something. This would take a pack slot, but
Okay.
it can roll a charisma save.
Oh. Okay.
Trust
Let
me, this
me-
will help if it actually fails.
If I do double check something, because if I...
Because I'm casting banishment.
Oh, this would help too.
Oh, you're casting banishment?
I'm just sending it to a different plane. So it'll be in a different plane for like a minute. That should buy us time for sure.
Okay, so what is your DC?
It is a 17.
Okay, yeah, no. These things do not have a plus 10 to their charisma saves.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
it rolls a 7, you just see this thing look up like, huh? And then just fold in on itself.
Yeah.
As
you
Tangerine
hit
is
me.
yoinked into that plane with it.
Fair enough. I just sat there. I was like, wait, no, I have a spell for this.
And then Hemi gets picked up by fucking Bento as he just runs underneath her and just fucking bolts.
Floating disc under Nico.
I want to mention Nico's just sitting like, the fuck is happening?
Floating disc under Nico and the other two goblins.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, I need to check something. Okay, so Nico had at least woken up and he had at least shoved the two goblins upwards.
Yeah.
And then the disc hits him and grabs them too, and he's just like, that works. Just fucking like, I'm just here.
We move.
Oh,
Lenium.
man.
And then a minute later, y'all
Bento
see...
on all fours just book. Fast dash.
Dash. I am Nyum. Because Monk is the speed.
I like the idea of being able to use lightning lure on like the end of Bento to use him like a fucking sled, so I'm just like being dragged behind.
Meanwhile, dancing lights is just in front of Bento, keeping him going.
Must get boss.
It's the most like fucking you're like the carrot on a stick.
Yes.
With the fucking pigs in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Which is funny because it's not really like how his brain works now. It's more or less like I just gotta do something. I'm just here.
Yeah.
Run.
I'm now running. I have something to do. I run. Do I stop? No. Am I thirsty? Maybe.
Oh.
There is Ball trying to escape me. I must get it.
Oh boy.
Who needs hydration? I got Ball. Ball, come here while you run.
Ball mirror.
Stop leaving.
Oh man.
So you would see the goblins looking around like, oh wow, that's wild. You would hear the one that was paying attention to everything just go, yeah.
Yeah, by now she would have comprehend language.
So she would hear it say with absolute certainty, like, I watched him walk away. I just didn't know if I was supposed to stop him or not. You told me to watch him.
Fair enough.
I was also kind of distracted because the other two were not paying attention at all. I was having to keep track of everything by myself.
Meanwhile, Hikari's still holding on to Lorazenia.
Oh hell yeah.
I imagine Lorazenia is still got the story going. Like,
Oh yeah, no, they do. They're just like I was kind of imagining they're more just running outside. They have a good running speed. So I was just
What's
gonna
their
imagine
running
they're
speed?
just, yeah, I have like a running speed of 70.
Oh, then.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy.
Yeah, so just like fucking just running on the side with the god just near the two other fucking goblins, just like okay, so this is what happens after here.
So is running speed dash speed then?
Yes.
Bento has a dash of 100 feet.
Okay.
They're not really keeping up very well. They struggle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's that weird thing of you can't carry two people, so I'm not gonna try and fucking drag you down.
Bento has a mission. He will see through it to the end.
I would imagine Lorazenia would just be like balancing on the edge of the disc. Like the floating disc. Like, I'm here.
I can see.
Because thin legs.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, you guys would run for a bit, and then you would see eventually the Mornmouth would walk out onto the road. It looks down it, and it's definitely that look of like, I could chase you, but
The ball of light goes into the bushes.
I'm not bothering, and it walks away.
Hell yeah.
As you guys will escape, the Mornmouth that actually has a really fucking terrifying ability because of its fey nature.
Heck yeah.
What, can it entrance you by shifting the colors?
It can stun you.
I'm imagining those stingers are poison.
Oh. Fun fact about Mornmouths. They have a venom that completely and totally destroys your ability to do anything by dissolving your bones in your body from the inside out until you literally cannot move.
I don't know what a Mornmouth is, so.
Yeah.
It's a homebrew creature that Acker created.
Yeah.
I have had to fight one. I made him swear to never throw one at me again.
Fair enough.
That should tell you everything you need to know.
They have a.
Here we are.
They have a little.
Beryllium. I'ma fight them.
They have a little toxin that so if you don't succeed to save, it's one of those effects that it doesn't do anything at the time.
Yeah.
But if you kill it, every day you lose 2 dexterity.
Damn.
Until you and when you hit 0 dex, your bones are gone and you die.
You literally cannot move, so you just die.
So you got 10 days to find a cure.
Oh man.
Assuming you've got 20 dexterity.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're fucked. They're not. They're one of the bigger bads.
Hikari would have 9 days.
Yeah. But anyways, that's that. Woo! Y'all survive
Yeah.
that night. As the goblins have that look of whoopsies. Didn't know there was a fucking creature there. Whoops.
Yep.
Fucking yee.
That's on us, guys. We saw it.
Hikari does not sleep for the rest of the night.
Nobody sleeps for the rest of the goddamn night.
I spent the rest
Wait,
of the night telling my
Bento.
story.
How tired are you,
Oh,
bud, from running?
That's fair.
Bento takes a little power nap.
That's fair. Y'all like stop, and Bento's like, all right, we good? We all right.
Hikari just kind of sits near Bento, just like gently scratching behind his ear, like, yeah, you did good.
Good job, bud.
Thank you.
Hell
Good
yeah.
job, buddy.
Good job.
Good job,
bud.
Bento. Here, have a snack.
Neat. Oh boy. But
Bento
yeah.
takes snack and sleeps with it in its mouth. In his mouth.
Hell yeah.
That's cute.
Just like I'll eat this later, but I'm not saying no. I don't trust those goblins. They're gonna take my snack.
Go
And we're gonna have a problem.
I want to mention the rest of the people would see the goblins not even try to go for that fucking snack. They like it good.
You want the snack of the meat? Get it from the maw of the beast.
No. But yeah, you guys would go through y'all's day. The rest of y'all's night. And the next day would come and go. As y'all continue on. And I will now roll for the encounters.
Mm-hmm.
How do the things go?
Okay.
Well, the story
Alright.
ended with the kings marrying, so there you go.
You know what? Fair enough.
Goblin-
Full representation.
Hell yeah.
Goblins are like, wow.
Yeah. Just wait till they get the fucking sequel.
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking wild.
Oh.
Alright, so let me. Okay. So, as you guys would get to about halfway through y'all's trip,
Mm-hmm.
y'all would eventually see. Y'all would see a person who is camped out. Like, they haven't left their camp, as you guys are about halfway through y'all's day of trip, or traveling.
Mm-hmm.
So, y'all are seeing a person who hasn't really bothered to leave their camp. They're just camped out for the day. Just existing.
Yeah.
They're living their life. I will grab the image. As you would notice. Oh god, where'd the image go?
No, my pain.
I know this pain quite well.
He does, in fact, know this pain quite well.
I do it quite regularly. Alright, you see this guy.
You see a human,
Boopy.
or at least looks human. Black hair, kind of long, goes down to the shoulders. Black robe, basically just kind of covering the majority of the body with a hood on.
I don't think that's a human. He got red eyes.
I mean, I don't know. It could be the lighting.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of red lighting in that image. Red. There is like red cloth by the looks of it. Like the inning bit of the hood is red, or again could be lighting.
Yeah.
Also, it's actually a robe with like armor, like it's like light chest plate and shoulder padded armor, but it's there. So yeah.
He has some protection built into his clothing.
That begs the question of if he's a rogue.
I mean, rogue bruisers exist.
Yes,
Those are rogues that use great weapons and have armor. They're terrifying.
Nin Lee, the merchant, is one.
Be afraid of the rogue with a great sword proccing sneak attack damage.
No!
Mm-hmm.
I like this idea.
They're terrifying.
I enjoy this. I shall take it in consideration
You should.
Oh no.
They're
and
fun.
under advisement.
It's also a rogue that can get expertise in athletics and has a good reason
Anyway.
to have it. Anyways, yeah. So y'all would walk up to this guy. He's kind of camped on the side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like not really too far into the brush, because going away from the path in the Fey Wilds is
Dangerous?
a choice.
Yeah.
But also, as you guys would be looking around, y'all would actually notice something weird. The sky's pink. Anyways,
The what?
Okay. Bento rolls and
Hell
wants
yeah.
to get to feel the person out. I want to do insight on the man.
go for it.
That's
I think if I
See-
remember correctly, the one fucking joke that I made canon about Lorenza, is that she's colorblind, so she didn't fucking notice any fucking difference.
that's a natural 19 with a +6. I rolled a dirty 25 on the man.
Okay. So, you would notice he has noticed y'all. With y'all waking up. He has already noticed y'all. And he was probably aware of y'all as y'all noticed him. He doesn't seem to be being hostile or defensive. He seems to just kind of be minding his own business.
Fair.
You'd get that feeling that, Benzo would be able to notice, I would say, with that 25, this would be enough to really kind of piece it. He's traveling alone, so he has confidence in his abilities. So he is alone in the Fey Wilds.
So, Miss Hickory, what did you give Bento as a snack?
Chunk of meat.
Chunk of meat.
Chunk of meat. Okay, so never mind.
I would still like to think that Bento is the person to, like, wait, I just remembered something. This is something the relative told me. The canon only time Bento has spoken in this fucking campaign is when he had something in his mouth. That is the only time he has spoken.
Uh-huh.
This is true.
Yep. That check.
Bento would kind of walk up to him, and I'm just gonna kind of have the image that when we're just wandering, Bento's on all fours, you know,
That's
just
fair.
because he can. But
That's
as
fair.
he makes an approach to this guy sitting,
Yeah.
he would go to stand up and hold his hand out as like a greeting and say, "Greetings, traveler. How are you?"
The guy would look up and he would extend a hand and kind of, are you going to shake his hand?
Yeah.
Is that what?
Go
Yeah.
for a handshake. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll give you a handshake. He's like, greetings. Not often I see travelers around this area.
Not often travelers are alone in this area either.
Indeed. But
Thanks,
I
dude.
prefer the quietness of traveling alone. But
Well,
it is good to travel in a group for safety.
Or
That
to
is-
make sure that they don't run off in random directions and get themselves killed.
Huh?
A hand gets placed on Laura Zenia's shoulder.
The squirrel.
what does the Fae bring to you? Bring you here, my friend?
Well, I'm currently looking for someone, and I haven't been able to find him.
Who are you looking for? Perhaps we can help.
An old adversary of mine. Someone I've been hunting for a while.
Ah,
So, I don't know if you know him, but if you see an Eladrin with spiky red hair, avoid him. He's not particularly kind.
can't say we've seen anyone like that.
I'm not surprised. He doesn't seem to be here right now, but he is normally. Normally he's in this, well, I say this area. This... He motions to the Fae in general. He goes, this has consumed a fair chunk of the world, so I've got a lot of searching to do.
I would say be careful as you go. We saw a Fae Mornmouth a couple of days back.
Then I think I'll turn around and go the other way, because those things, they typically, especially in the Fae, they set up in a certain area for a few weeks, and then they go to a different area to keep hunting. If that one's over there, I'll go look for a different way out.
Banishment
Yeah.
works wonders.
I can imagine, actually, yes.
Banishment and having a Cholin who can run very fast.
I, unfortunately, will note I'm nowhere near as quick. As a Cholin such as yourself. He motions to fucking Bento as a sort of, I'm not as fast as you, I'm not outrunning you, fuck no. Like, it's just like,
You're a fucking muscle build. There is no outrunning you.
He would just go, I can do many things, outrunning a Cholin is not one of them.
Fair.
Bento would smile kind of a little proudly, letting it kind of like his animal side. Because like normally before his attention span was taken, he was very good at controlling his animal nature.
Yeah.
But he does it, nowadays he kind of lets it slip because he doesn't think about it as often anymore. So he kind of smiles and lets his tongue out for like a second, but then quickly pulls it back in as he's like, oh shit.
It's like a little blep.
Yeah, a little blep.
Now, you've asked me what I'm doing, now I must ask you. What are you doing in these parts?
Searching for an archfey who stole their attention spans.
Squirrel.
Ah, that explains the squirrel comment. Minor illusion.
Yeah.
I have been
Try.
trying my hardest.
Oh.
Oh.
I do what I can to keep my attention span. I held
We
a
had-
5-hour movie using my minor illusion.
We had been
I-
traveling with a third, however. The Mornmouth.
You went
Well-
squish.
You went Ah, that checks. Well. I might know of someone who can help you.
Anyone who can help is greatly appreciated.
I might be able to help myself. I've been in the Fae for a while now. But I know of a wendigo that lives here in the Fae Wilds.
She fucking points at herself like me.
Not quite you. A wendigo that... She's been in the Fae Wilds for a while.
Bento would say, kind of like snarkily, go, probably one that still has her attention span.
You have no attention span. Keep
Hmm.
watching the squirrel.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's
I
a
see.
pompy. Oh well.
Bento's resisting the urge to look for squirrel. He's
Hikari
very
flicks her ear.
adamant. He's very adamant in controlling his temptation to uphold this conversation that he started.
He started this shit. He's gonna be a part of it, damn it.
Hikari flicks her ear, ringing the bells on it.
Oh boy.
You see Bento struggle as he to not turn his head to the ringing bells.
So here's something that would happen. So y'all would then see. Oh boy, y'all see a little guy come running in, like a bat out of hell. A little dude. He run up. He boops Laura Xenia,
Uh-huh.
and then goes between her legs.
Jokes
Oh.
for him. I've got no bone structure. I'm fucking doing a fucking corkscrew pretzel to grab him. Poke him back.
I have no bone structure. Come here.
Gotta love Pompies.
Oh, yeah.
Tiny little nuisances.
They love to boop.
Oh, man.
They have one goal in life. Well, they have two goals in life. Grow plants,
They
boop
boop.
people.
But you would see, well, there is that. Now, if you could describe that Fae, I might be able to. Oh, there's a Pompey. I might be able to help you. Because most archfays, if you described it as an archfey, if it is one, they actually set up areas and they don't move.
I can tell
Hikari
you
would
this
describe
much.
the Archfey.
No,
Hmm.
I can tell you this much. I know it's a fae because I summoned them.
If you don't
Bento,
mind.
Bento, hold on.
Oh boy.
Bento looks to. I'm not gonna try to pronounce the character's name. The Wendigo.
Laura Xenia.
Laura
You can call
Xenia.
Laura.
Lauren
It's just
Zinnia.
easier, too.
Okay.
Or just Xenia.
Would look to Zinnia and give her this look of that was an unneeded detail. Like, just to be, like she'll be able to tell the urge to just like give a boop on the head. Like just no.
Why'd you
That's
say
not-
that?
That's not what we needed to say.
Just large, fluffy paw has to restrain itself from bapping.
I want to mention this.
Needed
This
information.
is, this is also hilarious to note because currently Laura Xenia is in like a pretzel grab,
Yeah.
wrestling a Pompey to death. Like it is.
Can I take back my notion?
Oh boy.
And
What are you gonna do?
use tail to make Laura Zinnia fall over in this pretzel form? Just the slightest little nudge of my tail because snow leopard tail have weight.
Yeah. Just fucking knock him over type of shit.
Yeah, just the slightest, like, I move my tail slightly,
Yeah.
and it's just enough to make her like, oh, move. Oh, shit.
Hey, DM,
Uh-huh.
can I become Sonic? Like, just fucking roll.
Acrobatics?
Cool.
Like, I guess? I don't know. What would you roll for that?
17 plus 6, 23. I roll.
You are now in a death roll with this Pompey.
I just wanted to grab it so I could boop it and then let it go.
Alright, you have successfully booped the Pompey mid-roll.
Hell yeah, I let it go mid-roll.
Alright, cool. The Pompey jumps out of the roll and stands there and just watches, because it's just like, what the fuck?
Just fucking rolling circles around the group like it's a fucking racetrack.
The Pompey. Okay, hold on, little button. Okay, that's for that. Oh, okay. The Pompey would just go, meh, and then it would run into the woods.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
He made a little happy, like, meh, and then, like, he had a little happy face, and he ran off. So he was happy, at least. Now that either means he's just gonna go away, or he's gonna come back with friends. And he'll have a new problem.
Oh man.
But yeah, I'm assuming, y'all would tell him who the Fae is.
Yes, Hikari describes the Archfey.
Okay, let me see. I'll roll him a history check.
As I said back at the start.
But also everyone else still gets to do their things. Yeah. You see, it's like a rotation of people's bullshit all happening at once. You would see him go, well, black wings, magma, kind of hellish. All right. That is. You said they were like butterfly wings. Okay.
Yes, there were parts that went up, there were feathers going down, and long blonde hair, pale skin, black
Yes,
dress.
I think I know the one you're talking about. She's known to fuck with people.
Really?
Yes, she is. I'm not surprised. Though she shouldn't be able to be summoned, so if she let you summon her, that was a willing thing on her part. In an attempt to go and fuck with people. Then again, that must have mean you were pulling from something near her. Well, in any case, you're heading to the right town to head to her, at least.
That's good.
She's not several weeks into the Fae, at least. She's only, well, I should say a couple months. No, she is a few weeks into the Fae, but
It's manageable.
I've never traveled to her area personally, as I've had no desire to deal with her. But if you would like, I can track along and meet you there, as I do think I know the way to her place.
Huh?
Well, I'd rather not deter you from your own goals.
Well, I can tell you this, I'm not making it out of this area anyways, so I might as well turn around considering there's a morn mouth. I'm strong.
Not that strong?
I think I could take it on in a fight, but I'd rather not deal with its toxin.
Same here.
There are some people that they're strong enough to fight it, and they know they'd win. It's just a matter of, I don't want to deal with that damn poison.
On the off chance I get stung.
On the stung or bit, I'm fucked. So, I'm good.
Realizing the conversation has switched from Bento and him to Hikari and him, Bento has found stick and is holding stick in mouth. Just chill. He's still listening to conversation, but he realizes this is no longer his conversation.
Unfortunately. But he would look back over to Bento, and he would. It's one of those things of he would bounce back. He's kind of. You would notice he's trying to keep both variants going.
Yeah.
Because he's got the information person he needs to get. Who's desiring information, and he's got this Challen that actually started the conversation with him.
Hikari just finds Bento sitting there with a stick in his mouth, kind of adorable.
Does he look at Bento like he wants to talk to him?
He would look at Bento. He was like, "There is someone I think you might want to talk to inside the town you're heading to."
Bento would drop stick and go, "Listening."
There is a half-Challen that might be able to help you.
Oh.
She's an alchemist, and she makes tonics in different systems, but she's also adept at different technologies for people that fight with their hands. If I had to guess, you fight with your hands.
Yes.
She would be able to build you something, and I think she'd be more than willing to do it for you. So, that's a little thing I'd let you know about.
We'll remember.
It's called the Scrapped Fur. That's the shop name.
Got it.
Yeah, so you guys would find out that there's a half-Challen alchemist who runs a place called the Scrapped Fur, and I'll write that down.
Heck yeah.
Yes. There you go. There you go. So he let you know that to Bento as a sort of like, yeah, no, this is something I'll let you know because you're a Challen, you're a monk. She can fucking help you. I figured I'd let you know. You know, and to you with your Fae troubles, honestly, that Wendigo, going and speaking to her might also be good.
Believe me, that would be helpful.
Me?
Not you, Lorzenia.
Oh. I just...
Well, I think the Wendigo might also... She might be able to help reverse the effects after the magic is released.
Huh?
He might... After you... The Fey magic is finicky. You have to defeat the entity that is holding I'm assuming she tricked you into a bargain. That's the assumption I'm running off of here.
She asked if she could have the attention.
Ah, understood. Yes, that is...
Just straight up, may I have your attention?
Not
That's
our
enough.
brightest moment.
Trust me, you're not the first, and you won't be the last. Like he tells you that straight on, like this is not the first time she's done this, and there sure as fuck won't be the last.
Bento
I only
looks...
still have mine because warning from deity.
What's Bento do?
Bento looks at the man
Uh-huh.
straight in the eyes and says, well, hopefully we're there last.
That would be nice. Which is why I'm willing to help. He would just go, I would need to speak to my god, and if he approves, I will come and aid. She's on my list of things to deal with anyways. So, I'll be more than willing to help.
That would be greatly
Appreciated.
appreciated.
Grand. Well, in that case, I know what I will do then. I will go speak to my god, get his approval, which I know he'll be more than approving of this. And then I will, as she's on my list of things to deal with, so I will come and help. And with that, if you head to the city, and you will need to travel down a side route, a side path that exits the city. Because you guys are heading, if I'm just going to say this, y'all are heading more north-ish. Like north.
Mhm.
He'd let you know that you need to head down an east path. Path that heads east.
Okay.
You go, head down that path for about 5 days. And that's when you'll run into the Wendigo. And she might be able to help reverse the effects after you deal with the Archfey. And she'll also be able to give you exact directions on how to find the Archfey.
5 days on a path that goes to the east.
Yes.
Speak with the Wendigo. Got it.
As
Yeah.
as he also will be showing up to help you. He's like, but for now I need to go and meditate to my god as I've got my own things to deal with now. Because I have to change my path because there's a Mornmouth in the way.
Do be careful.
I intend to. So, if there's anything else y'all want to say to him, you can continue to talk to him, but yeah.
Nope, Bento looks and says, thanks for the talk. Have a safe travels.
You as well.
I pick up stick and begin to move.
Hell yeah.
Not forgetting my stick.
Yeah, my stick.
The group.
Got a
Move
stick from the
on.
ground and now I'm gonna use it.
Got a stick, got a stick, no, got a stick, got a stick. Fucking-
Found a stick on the ground and now I'm gonna use it. All this power that I have, gonna
Oh,
totally abuse it.
oh,
Got a stick,
God.
a stick.
So, as you guys would be sitting there, y'all start to hear Y'all see a little guy come running out in front of y'all after like a little bit later. Little dude.
A little dude.
Little dude.
Oh my god.
It's a little little guy.
It's
Greens
so
and
cute.
darker greens. I don't know. It's like a weird Eevee. That's
It's like a weird squirrel.
Eevee meets squirrel. With wings coming out of its head. It's not actual wings. I don't know what it is. It's just massive ears. Yeah.
It's so cute. It's got like purple eyes. It's very small.
Yeah.
It is like it's like a 1.5 feet tall. Like it's trying.
It's got tiny little nubs for paws.
Is it all
huge fluffy tail. Massive ears. Little floofy bits that come out of his cheeks and neck.
When I mentioned it has a little like big poof of fur on like the top of middle area of its head that just sticks straight up. And those ears are about the size of its body. Actually, it's bigger than the size of its body.
Oh.
The only thing smaller than his head is his paws.
Yep.
That is adorable.
Y'all see this little dude run out in front of y'all, stand there, wiggle its little head as some magic would appear, and then runs away.
Hell yeah.
What magic?
You don't know. There's no shimmering, like 5 foot square where it was standing.
God.
And it just sits there. Y'all can walk around the magic, or you can walk through it. It's up to y'all.
Arcana!
Bento sniffs the magic.
Fuck! Arcana is not my strong suit. Dirty 11.
It's Faye. You don't know.
Bento sniffs the magic.
Bento Arcana check, I guess.
Dirty 12.
What
Smells like
religion
magic.
does it belong to?
Do you want to roll a religion?
Yes.
Okay.
I have advantage on religion.
Go for it.
Alright, that's a 16.
Okay, I will tell you what religion it belongs to.
Yeah.
A moment. Hold on, let me get you this information, because this information matters, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So this magic actually this is a little bit of a weird one. It's connected to Nerva,
Huh.
the Eldritch Fae goddess.
Huh. This is one of her little shits.
I want to mention that shimmering magic is still there. This
Hell
thing
yeah.
ran off like 30 seconds
You wanna
ago.
poke it?
Do you want to poke the
I wanna
magic?
poke it.
Alright. You poke the magic. Con save.
Hell yeah. That is a 14.
Okay. So, you shimmer.
Hell yeah. I
Your
shimmer.
skin is now shimmering.
Hell
Is that all
yeah.
it does?
No, he succeeded the save.
Oh no.
So you shimmer for the next day.
Hell yeah.
There's no debuff, it's just your skin is shiny now.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
The DC is 12. It's just
Hikari takes her fox form and touches it with a paw.
okay, con save.
14.
You also succeed. You now shimmer.
Hell yeah, she can use this to keep their attention! The twin tails just start wiggling.
Oh man.
Wait,
what does
Bento, do
Bento
you
do?
just go follow its shining tails, or do you hop in there? You forget he forgets that the shimmering's there and he's just watching the tails. It's just like,
Perfect.
fuck that, I want that.
That's
Perfect.
shiny. Now I have
Oh,
to ask this,
man.
Bento, as she starts walking, do you walk through the shimmering magic?
Fair enough. Do I just walk through it? Probably. I'm just entranced by glowy tails.
Con save. Everyone gets affected by this.
Glitter tail.
Go.
Con save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Dirty 12.
Oh no.
You meet the DC.
Yeah.
So you now shimmer.
I'm
Oh god. Can you stack shimmering though?
Don't know. You want to try?
Sure. Let's see if we can double shimmer.
Okay. You poke it again. Con save.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Nat
no.
20.
What the fuck?
You double shimmer. You would see. So there's like specks on your body that shimmer. Different spots are now shimmering.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna mention.
Bento looks at Zinnia,
Yeah.
but looks back at Hickory and gives this smug look of like, you don't have two tails. It keeps following
Yes.
Hickory.
I got this minor illusion. I'll make 4 tails.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Deception check.
I have advantage, by the way. Fucking, okay, so 28.
Alright, the goblins are completely gaslit. You have tails now.
Do I need to
Can
make
you
a
just
saving
sits there,
throw?
wiggles the
That's
two
up to you,
tails
man. I'm not gonna
separately,
make
and
you do
just.
that.
But can you do this?
What'd you do?
Like wiggles the tails.
Yeah, my
Like-
illusion would allow me to do that.
As one tail is going up, the other is going down, and they just alternate back and forth, and just like, but can you do this?
Yeah.
The 4 tails
Bento,
start
do you
to
have
swirl.
self-control? Okay, Bento has self-control. He doesn't attack the tails, he just watches.
Yeah, Laura would just fucking, I guess just copy, just mirror. It's
Oh my goodness.
like
All
fucking
right.
watching Tails from Sonic spin his tails. It's like a fucking helicopter.
You would see the 4 goblins walk around it.
Aww.
They're like, no, we're good. We're good. We're not fucking with the shimmer.
Damn.
Nicolin, he's not fucking with the shimmer.
Wait, hold on. Is Hickory
Mhm.
kind of upset by this? Like shows like a slight frown or whatever.
I assume not.
Anya?
No.
No? Okay.
Okay.
Never
I feel
mind
like-
then.
I feel like this is one of those few moments where the whole party's kind of happy because it's just y'all just got blessed by some random fucking creature that just said hi and then ran away.
Kitty is just kind of playing around with this because it's that thing of she doesn't really have a break. So she saw the glimmer, she saw what happened to Lorzenia, and just went, you know what? I want my fur to shimmer.
I want fun.
So
I want to have some fun too.
yeah, so as y'all would long rest because y'all travel for the rest of the day.
Happy little prancing fox.
Yeah, so the shimmer would go away after a long rest.
Aww.
Yeah.
However, Laura Xenia, not for you, bud, because you double stacked. So you shimmer for another day.
Knew I should have done it again.
Yeah.
I love this idea of y'all just like, fuck whatever the failed DC is. I just want to shimmer.
I want to know what the
God.
fail was.
If you run into it again, you can find out.
Hell yeah.
Just keep poking it.
Keep
I should
posting.
mention, there is no mechanical effect to shimmering. None at all. It's just there. It's
They do the shimmer.
as long as you succeed. There is a tiny debuff if you fail to save.
Yeah.
Just because. But it's not something that, like, for most characters, it's not debilitating.
Yeah.
What do you mean most?
There's one class that would hate these little guys.
I don't like that answer.
Fail to save. You can no longer rage. Fuck you, barbarians.
Is that actually what it
No, that's just an example of something that the Fae can do. There's a little guy that makes everyone happy, and just you can't get angry.
I want that little guy as a pet.
Yeah.
Commissioner!
Yeah, so you guys, as you guys would start going, you guys would see that, it'd be like, you guys are like a day out, and it would start to rain.
Yeah.
But because nothing can be normal, the rain is like purple and green.
Hell yeah.
The Arctic kitsune looks depressed as all of the fluff compresses.
I'm gonna bring out my fucking toxic snail out to hang out in the rain.
Oh yeah, he's vibing. And everyone can give me a perception check.
Perception.
Oh boy.
Is this a sight or a sound?
Eyeballs.
I don't
Natural
get the
20.
perception, nat 1.
Oh, that's okay. I see pretty much everything. Nat 19.
I
What's-
rolled a natural 20.
Alright. I'm gonna be honest. Lorzenia,
Yeah.
even with your nat 1, you're still gonna see this. It just takes you like an extra couple seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing like, oh no, we're being attacked. No, there's nothing like that. It's just a fun little encounter.
Okay.
It's like the other little guy. It's just a fun little encounter, because Faye.
Yeah.
And y'all are getting the good encounters instead of the bad ones.
I'm sad my natural 20 is wasted.
Actually, no, your natural 20 means you get an advantage on the next check with this thing. So,
Okay.
if you do anything with it.
Huzzah!
You would look out, and in the rain, standing there in the brush, is this little guy.
Fact. It's a glowing neon green, like, or actually sherbet grass green, and then darker green area, kind of mixing between two colors. It's like a transparent see-through cat with an umbrella.
Like a greenish blue.
Yeah.
I don't want to get wet. He's holding the little umbrella, and he's just sitting there.
Hell yeah.
He's so cute.
He's just a little dude.
Let's fucking go.
Does he actually have the umbrella?
Yes,
That is
Okay.
fucking adorable.
this is a canon event.
Hell yeah. Can we
You would
adopt
see his
the
little-
cat?
It's up to y'all.
I'm heading to the cat.
Your little cat looks up,
I
and
thought-
so here's the thing that it would say something in a language that tabaxi folk would naturally understand. So Bento
Whoa.
knows what it's saying.
Whoa! Finally.
Oh.
As it's speaking in cat.
Hell
As
yeah.
little, as it just a little hello.
Bento would lay down, head down to get eye level with the little dude and go, "Hey bud,
Ah,
what's
Friend?
you doing? Hi friend, you wanna ride?
sure.
Back."
It hops onto like the back of your neck. This thing weighs like 5 pounds. Like it is.
I stand up and kind of prance with my little bud.
You would realize that that umbrella does function.
It
Hell
doesn't
yeah.
matter. Bento at this current moment does not care.
Yeah, so your head's not getting rained on at least anymore. So that's just a fun little detail. And it would look over at Laura Xenia. And Laura Xenia, what languages do you know?
I know Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Sylvan, and Void Speech.
Okay, so it'd be able to talk in Sylvan as well.
Hell
But it just
yeah.
prefers the cat language, because cat.
Yeah.
It would
yeah.
just be like, hello,
Hello.
in Sylvan.
How
Bento
you
goes
doing?
in cat goes, "What's your name, bud?"
My name Green.
I-
My owner called me Green, but my owner disappeared. I've been looking for him. I don't know
Bento
where
would
he
go,
went.
"I like your name. I like
Thank
green."
you. So y'all have recruited Green, the sentient cat.
Hell
Brittany
yeah.
just looks depressed as she is completely waterlogged.
That's fair.
You would see Green. She would see Green just go, nyeh. As he holds out, it's like a tiny umbrella. So it only opens, like, his umbrella is not big. That should be mentioned.
Yeah.
He's tiny. He opens up, he has a micro umbrella that he could clip to his ear. He tries to offer her that. And it's that look of, I tried.
She just leans her head forward so he can clip it to her ear.
She clips it to her ear, so her head isn't getting rained on at least now.
Hell yeah. Oh man.
It's something.
It also, she would recognize, it doesn't hurt the ears. It's like an ear-friendly clip. Because Cat, he would fucking care. He would care about that detail.
She just kind of in common, because she knows common, dwarvish, and giant.
I love the fact she knows giant.
That's because of her class.
That's fair.
Oh,
She just
man.
in common says, "Thank you."
Yeah. He gives a little smile.
Bento, seeing this, would raise his tail so it stops hitting Green. Would coil his tail up.
So, luckily, Green still has his little umbrella. But Green had a bonus umbrella, but he'd still, like, sit under the tail, too. So,
A tiny, like, micro umbrella.
so, like, his umbrella is, like, maybe, like, 2 feet across. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
But he had a micro umbrella that's only a foot across.
So it covers her head and part of her neck, and that's about it.
Yeah. So if his big one ever broke, he had a tiny one that was a spare. You would realize Green just probably really hates having to deal with wet fur.
Valid.
Hikari understands.
What is his items? He has an umbrella and a micro umbrella.
Is that it?
That's it.
And a shotgun.
You would notice that something that is not in the image, but Green does have a little gem. It's a little orb that circles around, like the tip of his tail.
Yeah.
So he's probably a sentient cat spellcaster.
Hell yeah.
So there you go. Y'all have now recruited and adopted
Green.
Green.
Hell yeah.
He is Bento's friend. None
Yeah.
shall hurt him.
No. I feel like he's everyone's friend. He's adorable.
Yeah. Yes.
I mentioned the goblins just give thumbs up. Of like, we support this action.
How long
Oh
you been
my
in forest, friend?
I've been here for whole life.
Whole life.
Whole life. I grew up in Fate. That way Green.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Owner call me Green. Assume is Green. I can't see Green. Just fucking
Just
I don't
on,
know.
just on his little oh.
Because I don't know if cats can see colors.
They can, but they can only see very specific ones, similar to dogs.
Okay.
I don't know if they can see green, though. I think they're limited to blue and yellow, if I remember right.
Can cats? Can cats see green?
What colors can cats see?
Oh no, they can't. Red and green appear as shades of gray.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's like, I'm
Yep.
gray.
I was right. Yeah. So in total, the only ones they can see is blue, yellow, and gray. So most likely, considering that shade of green is someone who's actually colorblind, I can speak with this. That would probably actually appear more yellow than gray.
I am yellow, but he called me green, so I'm guessing I'm green.
Yep.
So I can't believe I have to do this. I'm making Green's character sheet.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
We have a tiny tabaxi spellcaster.
Yes.
This is amazing.
You guys have a house cat tabaxi.
Hell
This is
yeah.
glorious.
Oh. My goodness.
As is required.
He is proficient in persuasion. Cause
Oh.
big ol' eyes.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Green is here. If you guys would keep going.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Oh man.
Alright. Green just goes, so what y'all do?
We look.
Look why.
We look for a person that was mean to us.
Oh, I help.
Yeah.
Help find owner after?
Or Derek.
Okay.
Whatever comes first.
Okay. This is just a conversation.
We speak in cat.
So in Tabaxian, basically, is from what I understand the language is called. Is that what it's called, Nitz? Because I know you mentioned there was a cat language you had in your
Yes,
boat.
Tabaxian.
Yeah, so basically that's what y'all are hearing them say. It's just basically Green is meowing.
Bunch of meows, and that's about it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
man.
this party is horrifying. Y'all have 4 goblins, Green and Nicolin.
Yep.
Yep.
And soon another, potentially.
Potentially.
If their god's like, yeah, no, go for it.
Yeah, you'll probably
Yeah.
show up for the final fight. But.
And a small toxic slug.
And a small toxic slug, yeah. That's right, that's here.
Yeah. Don't forget about
Right.
Glorp.
Or
Bitch.
You named it.
Yeah.
You feeding Glorp?
Yeah.
what are you feeding Lorp?
It's whatever Lorenza thinks Glorp eats. That's the problem.
Alright. I'm not keeping track of this. It's not.
I would say roll to see if you're actually feeding the correct thing.
No, it's fine. I'll just leave it. Because it's funnier having Glorp around.
I mean,
Um,
it's that funny thing of snails do eat a lot of normal stuff. So
Yeah.
it's that weird thing of they're basically eating the stuff that Lorenza can't eat. Because they eat fruits and vegetables and those sorts of things, as well as algae. So,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
It eats all the greens off of Laura Zenya's plate.
Essentially.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
Oh god. So, as you guys would keep going, y'all would eventually reach the town.
Yeah.
Which, as y'all would be able to very quickly tell, this town is... This town's fucking weird. Welcome to the Fae. So, the buildings are built on the leaves of trees. Upside down. The trees go up really tall, and the buildings are built upside down off of the trees. And you just
Okay.
see people walk up the fucking trees to get up to buildings. Some buildings are on the floor, on like the ground. Some buildings are up. Welcome to the Fae.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy.
There's a building that's on the side of a tree. It's the only sideways one.
Yeah.
It's called the Sideways Bar.
Hell yeah.
A bit on the nose.
A bit.
Oh boy. But yeah.
Yeah.
There y'all go. So y'all can do whatever y'all want. It's up to
Vento's
y'all.
first thing is to sniff for the tabaxi.
Oh, the half challen that you gotta go
Or
find.
the half challen, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's the first thing he does.
All right.
Because I'm assuming they have like a unique scent to identify each other.
He also knows that he's just sniffing for more of a challenge smell, so you can give me a perception check or an investigation. Actually, no, more of an investigation, because this is more of like you're searching for one particular thing.
I don't know. Dirty 13? Do I find the bastard?
Yeah, you'll find her. Is there anything anyone else wants to do, or are y'all just following Bento?
Just following Bento.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, Bento, you walk up a tree. With confidence. I want to mention, you just walk up to this tree, you're like, yeah, and you just go up the tree.
Man, I ain't afraid of no fey magic. Low-key actually is.
He actually is.
I got my shit taken. I didn't even mean for it. I was just trying to be polite. Now I can't think the same thought for more than 30 seconds. You know how hard it was for me to carry on that conversation, goddammit?
Like, actually, yes. I fucking fully understand that shit.
Oh god.
Oh god. That's funny. But yeah, you guys walk up the tree, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Great. That's lovely.
Kinda concerned about the fact that they're walking up a tree.
Oh yeah, and then y'all walk under the leaves.
Hell yeah.
Because the building you're going to, the scrap fur, bear in mind, you're upside down, but you're reading it completely normally. So if you look up, you see the ground, but you're not falling.
Eh,
This is normal.
And on the side, I'm actively having to roll fucking Green's sheet. So this is fun. You guys would see the place called the Scrap Fur.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. So I need to I need to grab her image. Because y'all are gonna head and go talk to a lady.
Yeah.
I remember where I put the image.
do you?
I'd hope. Huh? Where does it go? There it is. So as you would walk up, you would see that this is probably one of, like, everything else is like made mostly out of wood. And the wood is all different colors. That's most of the buildings.
Yeah.
This is the one building that's like made, like, has like metal, like, reinforcements.
Huh.
And like gear systems and different like mechanical bits coming out of the building. It's also the only building actually bolted to the ground. Or, well,
Okay.
sorry, ground. I meant the leaves.
Ah.
So this building has like small tethers coming off of it, like latching onto the tree branches that are above it. So there's like a giant canopy of leaves that kind of go over it. That kind of over this city, which is what this building is connected to. And y'all are just walking on the canopy. So yeah. As y'all would head in, y'all would see this lady. Shut keep.
Ooh.
The Challen lady with white ears, black hat. The hat has holes made for the ears to pop out perfectly fine. There are some yellow designs on it, kind of like a squarish, and then like some lines that kind of go over it. She wears a black gas mask with some yellow designs on it, as well as same thing for her jacket being a black puffy, what is essentially called a bomber jacket. And then like yellow designs on it yet again, kind of like that same similar like kind of square on the sleeve. So it's just like random bits just being colored in yellow, but the majority of it just being black. And it looks like there is like a black and purple undershirt. The purple is very neon. Speaking of neon, bright purple eyes. And white silverish hair that goes like halfway down the back.
Yeah. So she would be, what are you doing? What are you doing, girl?
It also looks like there's a number of piercings in both ears.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, so, y'all head in.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 She would look at us, she goes, welcome, how can I help you?
Bento would go to stand up, but as he goes to stand, he would take Green and put him on his shoulder.
Okay, good, cool. Yeah, green vibes. He's sitting there, he's still holding his little umbrella, even though y'all are not under rain anymore. Actually, you would see him sit there like, oh wait, and he puts the umbrella away, and you see him put it on his back as if it's a sword.
Bento would would look back to Hiriki and be like, we never got his name, did we?
No, we didn't.
And Bento would then describe the guy as this, mention, to come by and,
Ah. Right. Let me think for a moment. I think I know exactly who you're talking about. Oh. Okay, well... Oh, yes. Ezem. That is who you spoke to then. His name is Ezem. He's been in the Fae a while. I'm honestly surprised you ran into him. He doesn't often stick to the paths. He'll just walk through the woods directly because it's faster. Which is probably why he didn't travel with you. Now he sent you to me. Oh, I think I know why.
oh?
Hikari just sits there, still waterlogged.
She would go, before I do that, I do have that machine over there. It'll be a little loud, but it'll dry you off. And then she walks into the back.
Hikari just moves her head closer to Green so that he can take the umbrella off her ear for the moment.
Green just goes, meow, and just takes it. And then you see it like fold up and he puts it as if it's like a dagger. Like that's the way he puts it away.
Hikari goes over to the machine, sits in it, and waits.
So you would see this like glass door shut in front of you, like closing on both sides. The broom like airlocks. And then there's just a there's a humming that starts.
Uh-huh.
There's a thunk, and then you are fucking poof, as all the water is gone. As for a moment, she felt superheated air engulf your body, and then suction all the water out of your body, out of your fur.
Dude, out of your body is wild. That would kill a person.
She walks out, looks at the fur, grabs a brush from her bag, and starts brushing.
I misspoke. I meant to say fur. It probably could remove it from your body, but we're not going to talk about that. If she cranked the setting high enough, it probably could.
The human body is 70% water, everybody.
It's a drying machine. This is a Challen who didn't want to deal with wet fur.
Oh, God.
10 minutes of brushing out fur and then brushing out tails.
Oh yes. Well, she would come back. She's like, "Well, I haven't had a chance to do these in a while. To get these out in a while, which is probably why he sent you to me. I have a little. So I'm trying to find the item that she'd be giving to you.
Mm-hmm.
But with me and my organization, that is top tier.
Yes.
Oh yes, top tier.
I definitely haven't lost it.
Definitely haven't.
No, couldn't be me.
What universe could it possibly be you that lost something?
Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to use this other thing instead, but it's fine. It will actually still work out just fine. As she would come back with some pretty mechanical looking, so it's got that mix of wooden and, like, fey-ish design.
Mm-hmm.
But this is more like a gauntlet. So this thing, the item I'm going to be sending, it has like fingers. It wouldn't actually. It more just goes onto your body, onto your arm, and then forms around your hands to make the claws. So this is the item. She'd be pulling out 2 of these.
Nice. What do?
She's like, so if you're going after a fey archfey, you're going to need to be able to deal with her aura that she'll have in her zone. Well, I say should, considering I know the one that you're dealing with, it will be able to essentially help mitigate her effects on you. So she can't just polymorph your party into frogs.
Ikari stares
Good.
at her.
Just make sure you hit her.
I can promise that will be not a problem.
Great. So she would go, and also I've modified. This is more of a thing you'd get from a normal, like more of a normal artificer shop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not normal, so I modified it.
Bento gets kind of a happy grin, but manages to keep his tongue inside of his mouth this time. Just go. He looks through and goes, "Oh, do explain."
Well, I added elemental effects, and so it should allow you to add some poison or acid to your attacks.
Nice.
Yeah, so, on activation of a charge, you can use it.
Just so
Bet.
people know, this thing is like essentially just a wooden-made gauntlet with a bunch of enchantments, a bunch of sigils just kind of all over, like, the... Essentially, like, not just the fingers and, like, the back of the hand, but even on, like, the bit that goes onto, like, your wrist and past that. Like, just an obscene amount of just sigils and runes.
Yep. Now, not all of those rune slots are filled. You're like, and if you wanted, you could definitely get a lot more added. This is the type of equipment that, on its own, is not the best, but with the right person utilizing it, well, it could become very scary. I saw a man who had about 8 different elemental effects added to his gauntlets. And they were all active at once.
Bento smiles and goes, "Rookie numbers."
Indeed. She smiled as there is still the gas mask around her neck. If y'all had to guess how she fights, she's probably not fun. It's not a fun fight. Hold your breath.
I don't need to
What
breathe.
do I do with this item? Like, what do I need to make for the custom item?
So you can add to your inventory. You can add, and this is just a kind of Um. So, okay, that wouldn't be it. Uh. I'm trying to fucking remember. I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
Holding on.
I apologize. Okay. So basically on your unarmed strikes, you can add that you can add essentially an additional like 1d8 of poison or acid damage, whichever you want to be utilizing in that instance.
Okay.
And also it will apply like a +2 to your attack rolls and damage.
Alright.
Yeah.
Poison or
Acid.
acid.
Cause alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a thing on this? Oh, okay, yeah. Because or you can clap to make it loud sound. So you can either and also now you can clap to also do thunder damage.
Man.
and she'll go, and the reason why this is the little thing, and I'm honestly just giving it to you, he already paid for this, but he didn't need it. This is already paid for by somebody else. He's been looking for someone to give it to. But if the rest of y'all need anything, I will be more than happy to give y'all something at a discount, because I'm happy this thing's out of my hands. It's that look
I am a lucky snow leopard.
Yes. Vichal looks at everyone else and goes, I'm more than happy to help y'all out if y'all need it. Because genuinely, at this point, you can definitely tell this is an item she's had on her shelf for a bit, 'cause she knew exactly where it was.
Oh, man. That check. I've got nothing. Warlock and artificery stuff, I have no reason to really... I don't have anything in mind.
She can still give you things to boost your spellcasting if you would like that, so.
That might be useful.
Having something boost spellcasting would be nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have money, it's just
Specifically
I don't...
the modifiers.
Yeah, that's more that thing. I just don't know what an artificer would be making that would be useful to a spellcaster.
That's
a
fair.
lot of their stuff is often martial, so.
But
Yeah.
also, if possible, something to help understand people without having to constantly use comprehend languages once per day and only have it last an hour would be nice. I don't know if that's possible.
Translation collar.
How much money do you have?
How much money do I have? Oh, I have 960.
Yeah, okay, so she'd be like, well, that's normally pretty expensive, but I can get that for you.
Literally just something that would clip into her ear would be perfect.
Yeah, so typically something like that runs like 600 to 900 because that's valuable.
Fair the fucking enough.
Like how? Oh yeah, no, she's running it more on that 900 side. So she'd be like, I can get that for you for about 450. Because I'm giving half off bonus right now.
That would be marvelous.
Okay. She grabbed a little clip and gave it. She's like, and you want something to help hit people more with magic?
Yeah.
I do have things for that. Okay.
He
So,
said he pays the 450
cool.
and clips it into her ear.
Yep. So let me actually double check something. So, how much money? What would So she would pull out 3 different little like eye things that like would essentially go onto your ear, and a little lens that would fall in front of your eye, And essentially what these are arcane grimoires. She's like, there's 3 of them. She's like, these are each different levels of strength.
Okay.
Which would you prefer?
The
If
stronger,
necessary,
the better.
Hikari can help with payment.
She was like, well, there's the 3. That's the strongest one I've got.
That's probably what I'll pay.
Okay. That will be. You see her running numbers in her head.
Fair.
like, that would cost, because the half off, 600.
Yeah, I can pay that. I haven't bought a single thing, so that still leaves me with another 900.
Fucking mint.
I
Yeah.
don't remember how much money I had because I lost the sheet.
Shit.
Yeah.
I think you had a bit, so
I think you had the same amount that Hikari had, which was 960.
I think
Yeah.
so.
So here's what you can do. You can have yourself an Arcane Grimoire +3 nits.
Okay.
And you will be able to, using this, as a bonus action, because this thing does come with the effect, essentially it will charge and essentially essentially allow you to regain spell slots.
Cool.
So the Arcane Grimoire is supposed to let a wizard get the Arcane Recovery and get some spell slots back.
Yeah.
I look at it, I'm like, fuck it. You can get, like, a warlock can get, like, a slot or 2 back with a +3.
Okay.
Like, maybe 2 slots back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because it gives a reason to fucking buy something like that.
Yeah.
It's also an artificer. So that's why it's a little drop-down lens in front of your eye instead of something else.
I
Because
gotcha.
Artificer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's a book. No, it's fucking not. It's a fucking reticle scope on your fucking eye.
Oh, man.
Fuck you, I do the cool shit.
Useful.
Yeah. You have a sniper lens for your fucking magic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a script for shopkeep. She's like, I've got stuffs. You would see the goblins like look around and you see them not steal shit.
Hikari would mention to the goblins that if they want something, she will pay for it.
You see the goblins. You see only one of them be like,
Because she does want to give them something for helping them.
yeah, that's fair. You would see the one that hasn't done anything walk over and just go, speaking in goblin, but you would understand it as
Fuck yeah!
as it just goes, do you have anything to help me with my magic I was casting? I do, and he slaps the desk a few times as he's trying to explain what he does, and you see the shopkeeper go, oh yeah, I have something. And she just walks away. And she comes back with and I will yeah, so you would see her come back with a metronome
Okay.
that flips.
As the music beat suddenly understands. Oh!
It's Shipyard, yeah. She'd be like, this would run about, what would it be? You see the goblin, like, reach into his pouch and hold up 200. That's what he's got. Sets it down. It's like, I've got that. She'd be like, that would be 600 in total.
Hikari covers the rest of it.
Okay. So you would see the little goblin get a rhythm maker drums with it's a metronome because artificer. +3. So the bard is suddenly terrifying.
Oh, God.
So yeah, you see the other 3 goblins just kind of sit there like, we're good. you see the one that's holding a literal berserker battle axe, just sitting there like, I'm fine, I have magic.
I have magic. It's called this weapon.
Yeah, I have magic weapon.
Hell yeah.
He has int. Don't worry.
It's magic because it hurts people.
Oh boy. But anyways, yeah. So that's that. Cool.
What
No,
did Bento see walking around shop?
Bento would see it's a lot of mechanical stuff. There also seems to be a lot of grenades. As this might be a bombardier, like artificer, like originally.
What do
one
some
of
of
her
the grenades do? Can Bento tell?
You would actually be able to recognize that this is actually one of the few artificers that actually puts the fucking details
Oh
for
my
the
god.
items. It's one of the few ones that's actually organized. You would see that one that just says like 15-foot radius, poison cloud. 10-foot radius, black hole. That's what some of the descriptions you see.
I keep looking to find one that might be useful for Bento.
Alright. You would actually notice with the black hole one, it seems to pull all creatures within a 10-foot radius towards the center of where the grenade exploded. To keep them from moving. So that's what that one does. Poison one poisons people. You would see the enrapturing grenade, which entangles all creatures in the explosion radius. Which restrains them.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a lot of grenades like that. So you would be noticing a lot of... She has a lot of grenades that imbue condition effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of her stuff. So if there's anything in particular looking for it, she probably has it.
I look at the price of the enrapture grenades.
Ah, the one that restrains people. It's like 120 per grenade.
Okay.
Which I feel like is fair. It's
yeah. I'm not mad.
It would only be 60 for you guys because it's half off.
Bento would look and see if there's like a silencing grenade.
You would find one. Yes, you would also find that there is a silencing smoke grenade.
Okay.
So so everything in the smoke is silenced.
Okay. How much are those? Same price?
That one's actually more expensive because if a thief grabs that and sets that off in her shop,
I also feel like those are like behind lock and key.
Yeah, but still, that one costs like $250.
So
because she doesn't want to sell, $250, so $125.
$125 per.
Yeah.
I buy 2 of the silence and 2 of the enrapture grenades.
Cool. So, you can write that down. They each have their own layout. The enrapturing one doesn't do... The smoke grenade doesn't do damage.
Right.
Because it's a smoke grenade. The enrapturing one does.
I feel like a silencing smoke grenade wouldn't really be helpful for us, though. The silencing one in general, I can see that being very beneficial if we use it against the Archfey.
Yeah, because then she can't cast magic. And enrapturing would keep her still.
But simply doing the smoke and silence would make it really hard for us to see.
But Bento has nose. He don't need to see. Motherfucker, I swear if you do that one more damn time, fucking D&D Beyond.
I mean, technically all 3 of them would have a particularly good sense of smell.
I'm gonna be honest, this party, a smoke grenade is like the most like, oh no! Anyways.
Yeah.
But we also have to take into consideration we're not the only 3 that'll be fighting.
Goblin.
If y'all had to guess, the goblin is goblins. They're adept with smoke. They're fine. Their race in general utilizes it.
But
I'm
the
more
human.
worried about the humans.
And
Nicolin.
What does how much damage does the enrapture grenade do?
Damage the enrapturing grenade. It does because it has like thorny vines that wrap around the target. It does like.
I imagine it would do something like Entangle.
It does like 3d6, and if the target tries to move, it's a strength save, and they take damage again.
I'm gonna guess piercing because they're getting stabbed.
Piercing. Yeah. Yeah. Statusy grenades.
Fearful.
So yeah. So he buys. He bought the grenades.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
And I'm also getting to give Green all of Green's spells.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hikari has Unseen Servant.
Of course she does.
I forgot I gave that to her.
Oh god. So is that it?
As far as I know.
That's it for me.
Nitz, do you have anything else?
no.
Okay. Should well. Farewell, and I hope your journey goes well.
Many thanks for everything.
Should give y'all a smile and see y'all out the door.
Is
Heck
it still
yeah.
raining?
No, it stopped raining.
Okay. Because if it was still raining, he was gonna see if she had an umbrella.
No. It's fine. So.
Mhm.
You guys would then, as y'all exist, Green sits there and gives just a little existence of I'm here. But yeah.
Hikari would now properly thank Green for the use of the micro umbrella. Now that she can actually, say it in their language.
No problem. Oh god. But yeah. That's that. So you guys now get to head off and deal with 5 days face down God, known as the Wendigo.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then it'll be the final trek
Yep.
Oh boy.
to face the bitch.
Heck yeah.
To the Wendigo!
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we doing that in the next session, or is this?
So we can end here. This is a stopping point for you guys, or y'all can go to the Wendigo, or you can get that travel done now, or do it in the next session. It's up to y'all.
I feel like this would be
I'd
a good
say it's-
stopping point, because you and I haven't eaten yet.
I'd say it's more up to the space of Nitz's computer.
Yes, please. All right. Well, we're gonna end it off here then. Thank you all for watching the Dooped campaign for today. Yeah, you can find this and many other campaigns up on the Lost Shipyard, up on YouTube, and also Lost Harbor Tavern up on Spotify, where you can find all of our campaigns over there. But over on here on the secondary channel, you can find the Dooped campaign, Sanity campaign, and the Amnesia campaign. Also, if you want to find some other campaigns and you want to stick with YouTube, you can you can go to Lost Harbor Tavern up on YouTube, and you can find the Rum and Harbor campaign as well as the Brothel campaign. You name it, it's there. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.